Hello, I am Joy, and we're here for another 10-minute reset. And what is this? This is me holding a space so that you, whoever decides to join this, can have an opportunity to release, to shift, to come back to yourself. And to join this, all you have to do is just set your intention that you're here and that you're present. And you don't really have to do anything else other than just be here. And people have reported to me that they will leave this feeling balanced, clear, as though there's some type of shift that has happened. Moving on with their day with more presence. And what my experience is during these is that I sense the energy of those that are joining. And when I am doing this, I often feel a snapshot of what is going on with that energy when I start. And as things get going, there is something about my presence in the space that I have noticed that energy starts to move and shift. And to me, it has a very pleasant feeling as things move along. And I will be mostly silent during this experience. If things come up that I feel called to vocalize, I may do so. I may give little cues of ways to help you assist or support your own energy moving. This isn't about me doing anything to you. This is simply about us being together and for you coming back to your own self-healing ability, your own ability to allow things to move, shift, to come back to yourself. It's really like a remembrance of who you are. And I've already spent some time tuning into the energy that is present right now. A few things that I've noticed is there's a real coarseness to the energy right now, a kind of a clunky chunkiness. Things are moving, but maybe a little bit robotic right now. So we'll just be together here and we'll see how that energy shifts and moves. And that's it. I'm going to fall to silence now for a little bit. This isn't going to be, I'm not timing this. It'll be around 10 minutes. It may be a little more, a little less. It'll be done when it's done. And I'll let you know. So I'll just invite you to just start relaxing. You can close your eyes. You can keep your eyes open. You could be standing, sitting, lying. Just be comfortable. Be in a space where you can relax. And we'll get started. And let's just start with a big, deep breath. Big, deep inhale. And a big exhale. So you may hear me yawn and sigh, continuing to take big breaths. This is a way that I help my body move energy, and I'll invite you to do that as much as you want to, or as feels good for you. I'm also really noticing a craving to move. Even just subtle stretches, just a little bit in my seat. And How I notice that is that there'll be a subtle discomfort in being still, and it's almost like my body becoming aware of the stagnant energy that is there. And so I'll feel a natural craving to just move my physical body to help the energy move. Oh, I think that's a big part of what's happening when we need to take those big, deep breaths too. And I want to say too that this process doesn't necessarily have to be about relaxation. That's not necessarily the goal. I think it's great to create a space so that you can relax. But it's more about creating a space so that you can be free. And sometimes our body doesn't need to relax. So if something's coming up in you that it feels like it really needs movement, maybe you need a really big stretch. Maybe you need to rub yourself, or you feel like you need to tap yourself, or whatever it is. Maybe even get up and pace around the room. If you really got some energy that just needs to come off, or shake your arms or your fingers, your legs. We're holding on to a lot of things that are not us. And so if you're really feeling a craving to move or shake, it's like releasing those things that we've been carrying that are not us. And just letting that go, coming back to ourselves. And sometimes emotion comes up as a part of the release. And that emotion can be a whole spectrum. It could be expected emotions of things we've been carrying. It could be unexpected emotions, things that have been stuffed way down below the surface. And so as we allow stuck energy to move, a lot of this trapped energy gets released. It comes out. We witness it. We experience it on its way out. So if emotion does come to the surface, it doesn't need a story. It doesn't need a reason. It doesn't need a purpose necessarily. It's just old energy, and just letting it move through us, lubricating the pathways that our emotion can move and come out, and even be felt, maybe deeply felt on its way out. There's no need to cling or attach to it. Just letting it continue to move. Again, another invitation to yawn, stretch, move. If there's anything that really feels like it's moving right now, just to support it with some more physical movement, breath movement, maybe even a little toning or vocalizing. Again, another invitation to maybe get up and walk around if that feels therapeutic. If you are moving, maybe inviting a little creativity, a little weirdness. And I can sense that things are starting to wrap up. And as we do wrap up here, take another big deep breath and let it go. And before you do anything else, just take a moment to just really be with yourself, observe your body. Observe your breath. You're here. You are present. Open your eyes if they were closed. And that is what we have for our reset today. I hope that you feel a little different. Maybe take a moment to notice how you feel now compared to 10 or 15 minutes ago. And there's no need to figure out what happened, what you released, what you let go of, what changed. Just noticing what is. And do take care of yourself for the rest of the day. These gentle cues that I gave for moving energy are something you can use throughout the day. A lot of times when we notice these little pockets of discomfort in our body, it is a cue that something needs to shift or change. And we can do that powerfully, even just with a breath, or just taking a moment. You can come back to yourself in this way anytime. So this isn't about me doing something to you. This is about you recognizing the power, the ability that you already have to allow things to move, to flow, for you to come back to yourself, to find balance, to find clarity. You can do this at any time. You can visit this reset at any time. You can visit past resets at any time. If you are looking for any additional support, a deeper, longer, more extended experience of your own energy shifting and moving, and support with that, I also work with people one-on-one. I also work with people in group settings. You'll find information about that in the video description. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you felt something with this. Share it with someone you know who could use a reset today. And that's all we got. I'll be with you again, hopefully sometime in the future. Have a pleasant day.